Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to bring you this beautiful beast and to review it. This is called the Asus Zephyrus GM501. 18mm thick laptop that somehow manages to pack a full 1070. Now I say that again, a full 1070 and Intel's 8th generation hexa-core processor, the i7-8750H. This thing is a beauty and so perfect, and I'll explain to you everything why. So first of all, let's talk about the build quality, which is insane, by the way, for the price that I paid. You can find this for $2,199 in the US, but I found it in Europe, in Amazon Germany for a much higher price, so I'd rather not say it. I'm broke. It's pretty nice. It has a matte black display on the top. Here, it's like, I don't know, really nice, but the fingerprints, you can see the fingerprints start to form really easily on this laptop, and that can be really annoying, but that's fine. It is full of metal, except for the bottom, which is made of plastic, and I will explain soon later why. So if we go right into the keyboard over here. Now the keyboard and touchpad are pretty, actually I have to say, very nice compared to the old Asus Zephyrus GX501. They have 1.7mm of key travel and a 0.2mm curve, curve. And the touchpad uses Windows Precision's driver, and it is also really smooth, I have to say. Very extremely smooth. And what I really like about this are the keys on top, which can open the gaming center, mute your microphone, up the volume, lower the volume, and all the function keys, which have everything you need basically, and I really enjoy that. Bearing in mind this is a German keyboard because I got it from Germany. Now I'm gonna go ahead and measure the boot time of this computer with my iPad over here. The moment I press this home button, I'm gonna start this, and we're gonna check the boot time of the Asus Zephyrus GM501 with nothing pre-installed, just the basic default things that will open up. 3, 2, 1. See that, ladies and gentlemen? I'd say approximately 12 seconds because it took me a while to tap the button. But yeah, it takes around 12 seconds to boot to the home screen, which leads me to start speaking about the display. I have mixed feelings about it, okay? The first thing I'd like to say, which is incredible, is that it is an 144 Hz display, and it is just so gorgeous. It's really nice, but the brightness is at 286 nits, which is okay, I'm guessing. Now this is a 1080p IPS matte display. The only thing that I don't enjoy about this screen for now, but it went away after the 3 hours of using it, is the bezels. And the first time I opened up the computer, I was like, holy damn, these bezels are thick. After a couple of hours of playing Fortnite on it, I got really used to it, and it was fine. The screen itself is very vibrant. I like that too. Useful for playing Fortnite, really nice. Yeah. So the computer comes with something called the ROG Gaming Center, because this is a Republic of Gamers laptop from Asus, and it basically gives you a ton of options that you can select from. Not only does it let you, okay, now this is incredible for a computer. It has a GPU mode, so if you want to save battery, you can go from G-Sync to the Optimus mode, which will disable G-Sync, meaning that nothing will look as good, but you will save a hell of a lot of battery. And you can disable it whenever you're playing, and that's the best part about it. It also comes with a Sonic Studio, Sonic Radar, a game visual, it's just like an application that pops up and allows you to change visual that suits you. So if you want a first-person shooter game, it makes the screen look more first-person shooter style. If you have a real-time strategy or role-playing game, scenery, racing, I actually like FPS, first-person shooter. Let's go with that. Now if we keep going, there is a fan mode, which is insanely useful. Okay, I cannot say this anymore. It is so useful. It comes with 3 modes: silenced, balanced, and overboost mode. So if you're in, like, let's say if you're in a restaurant and you don't want to disturb anyone else, I don't know why you would have this in a restaurant in the first place, you can just turn on silent mode and it'll be at a nice quiet 30-35 decibels while you're playing Fortnite. If you want balanced mode, it will adjust it just to keep the temperatures of the CPU and GPU at an average. And overboost mode will put the fans on full and you'll get a ton of FPS. So here I am with the fans on overboost. So I have everything on Epic and maximum 3D resolution. Anti-aliasing is also on Epic. VSync is off. And I'm getting 116 FPS with the fans on overboost. Now if I drop down the fans to silent, the frame rate drops down all the way to 85 frames per second. See me just moving around. Yeah, it stays at around 85 frames per second. And then I go on balanced, and the frame rate goes up to around 119 frames per second. Now normally I would be playing with, there you go, we're getting a nice 160 50 FPS, which is beautiful. That's exactly what I want while I'm gaming, because this display is 144 Hertz and everything seems to be running really smooth. So yeah. So when the computer is lifted, the bottom layer actually lifts up too. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you can see through the whole computer because the bottom layer lifts up, which apparently adds 20% airflow.